We are live. Hello. Welcome. In today's training live video, I'm going to be sharing with you a lesson that has changed every area of my life, and I come back to it anytime I'm feeling stuck, anytime I'm feeling like things aren't going the way I want them to go in my life. And then I'll share with you an exciting new offer that I teased a little bit in my stories earlier this week. I'll share with you all the details and all of that later on, okay? So to preface this, if you hear cars, noises from the jungle, anything like that, you can tell by my frizzy curly hair and my glistening skin that I am in Costa Rica in the jungle on the beach. So it's very hot and there's a lot of noises, and I just want to preface that for you. Okay, so let's get into the lesson. It's super simple, it's super straightforward. Good morning. When you are stuck, you're not actually stuck. And I know that can be one of the most frustrating things in the entire universe to hear. Like, I get it, because I feel that way when I tell myself that when I'm stuck. But the thing is, when I'm feeling stuck in an area of my life, I know that I'm the one perpetuating feeling stuck. And I'll give you an example. Earlier this year, I needed to visit some family, and I wanted to. But while I was there, I was feeling a bit confused about where I wanted to be in the world. I was healing my heart from what felt like what was a really challenging breakup. I was feeling super lost in my work. I was like, do I still want to be an entrepreneur? Do I still want to do this? Like, do I want to get a normal job? And I was feeling very confused around my purpose in life. So it felt like every area I was feeling stuck in. And that lasted for at least a few weeks to an entire month, feeling stuck. And it was like, as more time went on and the more I thought about it, the more stuck I felt. And the more that I tried to come up with ideas in order to fix the situation. And none of the ideas seemed to really land, to really make me feel that feeling of flow and love and ease and enjoyment and enthusiasm for life that I was feeling previously. And then I remembered, because I feel like these lessons, we keep relearning them and relearning them until they fully land and they stay with us forever. I remembered, Alicia, come on. You teach manifestation, you teach law of attraction. You're the one creating this. And that was such a hard pill to swallow. I started to beat myself up and get really mad at myself. Like, come on, Alicia, why are you creating this for yourself? Why are you making yourself stuck? Why are you creating this? And then I realized, okay, let's bring in some compassion and self-love in this moment, because I know when I beat myself up, it's not going to get me anywhere. It's just going to perpetuate feeling stuck. So I released all of that, and I said, if everything in the world is energy, and the moment I shift my energy is the moment the universe mirrors a different energy back to me, then all I need to do in this moment is stop focusing on what's not working and begin focusing on what I want. And the key here that you want to write down, remember, retain, is it's important to not come to manifestation practices in order to fix what's not working. Because when you come to a meditation, a visualization, a gratitude, anything like that, any tool that you come to in order to fix what's not working, you're giving all of your energy and attention to what's not working, and that's just going to amplify it. So instead, the intention gets to be I'm coming to this practice to have fun dwelling in a new vibration. And I'm gonna dwell in that until it becomes my dominant vibration. When we are manifesting things in our life, and we know that our thoughts send the signal out, and our emotions draw the experience back to us. So our thoughts and our emotions create our reality. It's so easy to begin to believe, oh, I'm not allowed to feel bad. I'm not allowed to feel stuck. I'm not allowed to feel frustrated with what's going on in my life. But that's actually not true. Because all you need is 51% of you to be dwelling in what you do want, in the energy of what you do want. And this is really important because people can really roll their eyes at positive thinking and gratitude, saying, oh, if you only think positive, you're ignoring what you need to look at. You're ignoring what's really there. You're ignoring the bad, and life can't always be good. And I completely agree that life isn't always sunshine and rainbows and roses. And we get to hold both. We get to hold the pain of what's going on in our lives, and we get to hold what we desire, the gratitude for what we already have, dwelling in a field of abundance and love. And when we are 51% in that energy, we have shifted the energy, and we will no longer be stuck. 100%, without a doubt, it is an absolute fact. It is a law, just like the law of gravity. When we trip, we will fall. It is the law of attraction, that our dominant vibration is attracting to us more of what is dominant. So with the example, when I started to remember this and apply it, it wasn't like all of a sudden I no longer was healing my heart from a breakup. Slam, yeah. Hello, everyone. It was no longer like I was still healing my heart from a breakup. I was still feeling confused on, where I wanted to go with my work. I was still feeling like I wanted to live somewhere that really lit me up, but I wasn't sure where I wanted to go. But instead of tuning into all of that and allowing my thoughts and my emotions to get sad and frustrated and upset and just spiraling in that, I said, okay, what would feel really good here? So I would say, all right, I feel the pain of this breakup, and I feel the love and appreciation for all of the memories. And I feel the excitement for the next partner. You feel that? And when it came to my work, I was like, all right, I feel the confusion and frustration, but what would feel really good here? I remember what it feels like to love my work. I remember what it feels like to feel inspired. And I'm gonna imagine what that will feel like anymore. So I started to play this like virtual reality game, this visualization of feeling fulfilled in my work. Of what if I actually did know what I wanted to do? What if I was really clear? What if I was really in alignment with the work that I'm meant to be doing? And what happens is law of attraction doesn't just work with bringing us like physical things like people and careers and objects and gifts and money. It works with our thoughts. So what's really, really cool is we can create this momentum with our thoughts. When you focus on a better feeling thought, a thought that makes you feel a little bit better, for 10 to 30 seconds, watch. Watch what happens. As you think that better feeling thought and you feel it in your heart, you are going to start attracting more better feeling thoughts to you. And you're going to create momentum with your thoughts. And eventually, within just a few minutes, you will be dwelling in a new dominant vibration. you'll be dwelling in a more abundant vibration. So you still have your reality, the physical world that you currently or were previously feeling stuck in. But instead of looking at it and seeing it as your only option that you need to stay stuck in forever until something changes, you've come into what's the most real, which is your inner world. Your inner world is creating your outer world, and you're shifting it. So now whenever I feel stuck, I tell myself, the only reason I'm stuck is because I'm choosing the same frequency, the same thoughts, and the same vibration. And I will become unstuck as I tune into new, previously unexplored thoughts, frequencies, and vibrations. And it works like freaking magic, you guys. This was back in December. So like, almost half a year ago. Within days, things were shifting. Within weeks, big things were shifting. Within a month or two, it was like a whole new reality. And that's just so important for me to share here and over and over and over again, because it really gives you the power back. Life is not happening to you, it's happening through you. And again, that can be really frustrating when things aren't going your way. But to me, it's so empowering because I get to say, all right, I'm not loving the way things are, and I have 100% ability and power and authority to change my life. I am 100% responsible for this life, and some things I attract to myself unconsciously, and guess what? I get to notice that, accept it, and say, what do I want to do about it now? What do I want to shift within me now to shift my outer experience? The universe is an exact copy machine reflecting and recreating what's within us. And I have played with this so much. It's like my mind is being blown left and right and left and right and left and right with the things that I'm able to manifest. And if you've worked with me and you've had some of these experiences or you've manifested things yourself, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're new to it, then you are in for a treat, and I'm so excited for you. So the main takeaway from today's lesson that I really hope that you grasp is, like, you can even repeat this to yourself if you want. I am never truly stuck. And when I feel stuck, I come back to my center and my power, and I remember I am only stuck because I'm choosing the same thoughts, the same energy, and the same frequency. So the universe is mirroring that to me. And if I want to get unstuck and change a circumstance in my life, then all I need to do is begin shifting my thoughts, my energy, and frequency. Tuning into previously unexplored energies that feel good, that feel better. And again, this doesn't mean we're not looking at the things that we need to look at. We're not ignoring life, but we're having the emotional intelligence to not give our power away to the pain and the sadness. We get to hold both. And what you will begin to notice is as you really practice the art of shifting your energy, shifting your thoughts, shifting your emotions, it's like the challenging things that happen in your life, you get to move through so much faster. You'll still experience emotion, but you have this intelligence that just because something hurts doesn't mean you need to get fixated on it and only think about it and worry about it and all of that. Like, you get to shift things quicker. You get to move through challenges and heartbreak and feeling stuck and frustrated and all of that so much quicker, because it's like you have this muscle. Like, you know, in the gym we train our muscles and it's challenging, right, in order to grow our muscles, but then it gets easier and we get stronger. This is the same thing with manifestation and law of attraction and emotional intelligence. You get stronger, it gets easier. All right, so am so hot and sweaty, and it's okay. This is part of, manifesting living in Costa Rica. We just really get used to being in a sauna all the time, really. So now I'm going to shift into sharing with you a little bit about my new offer. I've never done anything like this before. Never, ever, ever. This is brand new. It's very exciting. When I tune into it, I feel love and abundance and joy for everyone who feels a call to it. So it's called the Manifest Program Bundle. For the past 4.5 years, I've been teaching on manifestation, law of attraction, in love, in travel, in relationships, in money, in coaching, in business. And I've taught, at least 4 to 6 programs a year for the past 4.5 years. And each year, I've fine-tuned the lessons. I've fine-tuned the embodiment. I've, had so many stories to share, so many practices to share. And what I have done is I've taken the best of the best and I've bundled them all into what I call the Manifest Program Bundle. So inside, you have over, I wish I had the list with me. It's like over 10 offerings and programs with the primary intention of you having everything that you need in order to manifest your dream life. The first thing that you receive is the Morning Magic Journal. The Morning Magic Journal is a journaling practice that I've been doing for many, many years now. And I swear this practice in and of itself is enough to absolutely 100% transform every area of your life. I'm talking your relationship with yourself, with feeling more confident and vibrant and embodied, with your partners, with attracting partners to you. It works so good for that. For friendships, for attracting clients to you, for calling in, having a really fun and funny day. Literally anything. What this practice does is it rewires your mind to begin attracting what you want to you. It sends the signal out into the universe, rewiring your mindset. And then we move into embodiment, which is becoming the magnet to attract those desires to you, okay? This journaling practice alone has the power to completely transform every area of your life. Then I give you, so how it's gonna work is enrollment is officially open today. And we are going to begin together on the 26th of this month. We're gonna have a live kickoff call together, really starting the energy together. And we're going to begin the Thrive, Manifest Your Best Life and Your Dream Life. We're gonna start that program together on the 26th. And then, a week later, we're gonna have another live call. You guys are gonna share with me everything that you've decided that you're gonna manifest within that week gap. And we're gonna really, really create this energy together. There is a power in sharing your vision, sharing your desires with another person, and especially with a group. So if you feel the call to this, you don't wanna miss those live classes. Everything in this bundle you receive lifetime access to, but those live classes are really, really gonna be very potent for you, okay? Inside, we also have my Money Magnet program, where if you go to the website, you will see, over 20 or 30 testimonials of people who are attracting money to them like magnets. What you do is you begin to dwell in the frequency of abundance, of more than enough. And once you shift that energy, you shift your reality. So you'll see all these testimonials of people attracting all of this cash to them really, really fast, okay? I taught that program when I was having a lot of fun manifesting money. It was like in my work and in my coaching practice, a lot was flowing each month, anywhere between like $6,000 up to, I had a $48,000 launch up to, $12,000 months. I taught it when I was in a very, very abundant and excited energy around money. And that energy is still there in the program. So what's really cool is when you know that you want to be dwelling in a new energy and a new frequency and you don't know how. It's like, I know I can think the thoughts, but how do I know what it feels like if I've never been there? That's some of the power of being inside programs, is you get to feel the energy of another person. You get to begin to play and what it feels like, what it sounds like, how you think, how you act, how you speak, what you do when you're calling that into your life, okay? When you want to dwell in that frequency. I also have the Create Once, Sell and Serve Infinitely program in there. So this is a course creation coaching program. So if you are a coach and you want to learn how I create courses and teach them, they're in there. I almost didn't include Money Magnet and COSI is what I call that second program, Create Once, Sell and Serve Infinitely, because they're a bit different. Everything else inside is like you apply it to manifesting anything in your life. But I realized that I just want to give you it all. I don't want you to be inside and think, wow, I'm manifesting so much left and right, but I really want to dive into money, or I really want to become a coach. Now that I've learned all this stuff about manifestation, I want to start teaching as well. And then on the flip side, I wouldn't want you to buy those other programs and feel like, oh, but I'm really missing this other piece. In the past, I sold all of these programs that you'll see inside separately. And when you go to the website, you'll see everything that I sold it for. It is all like worth, if you bought everything separately, over $4,000. And it's currently like around 87% off, all bundled when you get them together. And again, my intention for this is just like, I want you to so fully feel held in an abundance of resources to manifest whatever it is that you want in your life, and to be able to come back to it in the future, a year from now, 2 years from now. Keep deepening, keep practicing, keep coming to the breathworks, keep learning the lessons. And I just feel really excited that I was guided to create this bundle, because it feels very giving and abundant, and I really want us to, I just want to make manifesting your dream life accessible to everyone. And although there are resources, there are books, there are YouTube videos, and I give a ton of lessons for free on my social media and on my podcast. There's something different that happens when you invest in a program and you say, I am choosing to step into this. I'm choosing to be held in this. I'm choosing to be guided in this. And I'm choosing to do every practice and every lesson that is taught. And that doesn't mean you need to go through every lesson within this program in order to get results. In fact, I'm not going to ask you to, and I do not advise you to pressure yourself to get through it all. That's what's so cool about bundles like this, is it's an abundance of options, and you get to use your intuition and tune in to what you feel most called to. So beyond what I've already shared, we also have my Just Like Magic Masterclass. It's a 5-part training where you learn how to manifest things, where you'll be walking through life saying, oh my gosh, it's happening, just like magic, just like magic. There's my 2-hour Shift into Parallel Realities class. This is more of like an advanced quantum ethereal way of looking at manifesting things. You also have my Quantum Intelligence program. So this is almost like an advanced yet simplified manifestation program, I taught all of these live, and with quantum intelligence, I taught it with the intention of every single class, the students inside will leave dwelling in the energy and vibration of what they're calling in. So this is a program where you are learning how to manifest, but instead of just logically learning it, in every single class we do a practice together so that you are constantly re-embodying the energy of what you're calling in. And when you embody the energy of what you're calling in, things shift in your life, just like that. So that's a really, really exciting program that I'm happy to have put inside as well. We have, my Yoni Egg Magic program, which is all about using a Yoni egg and a self-pleasure ritual in order to, a couple of things. One is to manifest more pleasure in your body, more turn on in your body. And the second piece is to teach your nervous system and your body what it feels like to receive, to soften, to circulate pleasure in your body, which attracts more pleasure to you. I call it Yoni Egg Magic because whenever I started to do this Yoni Egg ritual with a meditation followed by this practice that I teach inside, things in my life changed drastically. This was actually when I had that first really big launch in my business. It's when I was guided to begin traveling the world more actively. It's when I began, I was in this period of my life where I was feeling like really disconnected from men and dating. And that really started that connection to my sensuality and to men and to dating. And I could just go on and on and on about the benefits of the Yoni Egg Magic. So that's inside as well. So if you're feeling the call to this and you're like, whoa, Alicia, you're sharing so many things that are inside. I don't know like how I would begin or how I would even get through it all. I want you to just take a deep breath and tune in to what it would feel like if instead of, receiving more than enough or to create some sort of scarcity in your body, right? We do that so often. We have an abundance of things, but we create lack and scarcity. It's like, oh, you're gonna give me all of this, but what if I don't have the time to go through all of it? Just notice that part of you that is so quick to create lack, if that resonates with you. And then what if you were to shift it to, what if it were to feel really good to have more than enough? Like more than enough trainings, more than enough tools, more than enough lessons, more than enough time in my life to have lifetime access to these programs. What if there's so much inside that I can just play this in the background of my life anytime I want and never get bored of it? What if feeling more than enough in this program is what it will feel like to have more than enough love, more than enough money, more than enough time, more than enough friends? Like, what if you were to alchemize the discomfort of having more than enough and to say, I'm actually worthy and deserving of having more than enough of all resources, of all resources. All right. So right now it's like looking as though I have a watch on. It's May 13th. Doors are officially open. I'll be sharing more about this in the next week, over the next week. But I wouldn't wait if you feel the call. If you feel the call, there are programs that you can dive into immediately. You'll see the schedule on the website. It's aliciamcneil.com/manifest bundle. It's also linked in my bio. And what else did I want to share? Oh, and when you go to sign up, I want you to do two things, okay? This is gonna I think of everything in terms of energy, and when we do things with intention, we amplify their results and their success. So when you go to sign up, you'll see at the bottom of the enrollment page, right before you choose whichever payment and investment option you want, there's a paragraph that you can read out loud and declare to the universe, okay? When you do that, feel a warmth in your heart, feel gratitude, excitement, joy in your heart, and read that out loud, okay? That's gonna really amplify, and it's gonna set the container and the energy for moving in, okay? The second thing I want you to do is shoot me a message. Direct message me here or email me. Tell me your inside so that I can know who you are and so that I can celebrate with you, okay? These two things are gonna make your results inside more amplified, because you're gonna not only be declaring this new reality by signing up and saying yes, a full body yes, but you're also gonna speak to the universe, which is powerful. The power of, we cannot underestimate the power of intention setting, or the power of prayer, or the power of communicating with the universe. And then celebrating with me, it's gonna amplify it even more, okay? I am so excited for you if you feel the call to this inside, and I really want you to know like how much of a gift it is to the world for you to have this like deep desire in your heart for whatever it is that you want, and to really own it, and to say, you know what, I'm gonna choose to follow this desire in my heart, because I know that in the process it's gonna bring me more joy. It's gonna fill my body with more love, more freedom, more abundance. And through that, I become a better friend, lover, mother or father, sister or brother, coach, leader. When we feel stuck, like we carry this gray cloud around with us, and it impacts our relationships, it impacts our work, and it impacts the vibration that we're sending into the world and into the planet. So please know that your desires are really this signal from the universe, or from God, or from the infinite, whatever language you want to use. And I believe with every ounce in my being that as we shift our energy, we are gifting everyone in the world with more joy and more love and more freedom and all of that, okay? So I'm so excited to see all of these names that popped on: Ashley, Rob, Luna, Rady, Taryn, Ashley, Megan, Danielle, Felicia. This replay will be available. I love you so much, and feel free to message me if you have any questions, okay? Ciao.